Okay, as promised, I'm going to go through and do problem 5-5 start to finish using layers, and then I'll actually take it into some Halloween fun, it being Halloween week. This is a tough drawing. It's a tough drawing for me. It's a tough drawing for anyone. Let's concentrate as much on how we go about doing things like using layers and as anything else. So we're going to go, remember to go File, New, pick, in this case it is a decimal feet. We're going to look at it. It's 8.5 long, kind of works within my box there. I'm still going to go ahead and get rid of my box, and I'm going to go ahead and now go to the correct layer. If we go to here, we don't see layer. Here it is. We're going to put our view box on the view box thing, and now I'm going to realize, oh, I've lost all my toolbars, which is never a good thing. Minus toolbar, and we're going to say to the draw toolbar. We're going to turn it, show it on. We're going to right click on the toolbar, bring up our modified toolbar over here. We're going to turn, right click, turn our icons all off, and then get going. We want to start then, we're going to put a box. You can use a rectangular, lines and offsets. We'll start with 0, 0. We're going to go at, I don't know, 11, 8. Even though that's larger than the sheet of paper we're going to be able to use, we can change our current layer now to center line now and draw L for line from some given point here at 8.5 angle 0, right? You see the center line there. We've established that center line, and we are also going to now take a line from the end point here. Turning F8 on and off. F8 is not working because of something else, so we're going to go and go at 2 angle 270. F8 I think stops my my program over here from recording. So we've got that set up. Now we can go O for offset 2.38. That establishes that kind of center of a lot of those rotations. And we now have three circles we can draw from there, and then we'll start offsetting some of these other things. One is a small circle out here with a radius of 0.6. We learn to we can start to learn to do this. We're now hitting E for erase, go up to here and change our current layer to object. Draw a circle with a radius. Shift right click from the endpoint there with a radius of 0.06. We can do another circle with a radius of 0.53. And another one with a diameter of 0.38. All the while checking our eye here. Now, here is one of the more interesting things I think in this drawing. This is the hook. If you think of offset 3.13 gets us a point up here. Undo, offset 0.313. Offset 0.313. Extend, screw that, click it up here. Now we're going to draw a circle, or a line, I'm sorry, from the intersection here, right, to the center of that circle here. And that's the hook on the drawing, basically. That now is the center of a circle that is cotangent this circle and as defined, and that gives us our radius. So we can now draw center radius from the endpoint there to the, need to extend that through, and that's going to be the end of our circle there. So we're going to draw center radius from the endpoint there through to the intersection. That more or less, I'm going to trim that out so it doesn't really get in the way. Trim it out with that and this, and we've more or less got the center of that radius, which was undetermined. This next one, however, has a radius of 2.32, which pretty much should be circle from the intersection of here. If you think about it being collinear to the intersection there, and if we list last, oh, that's layer. You see LA, list last, that is 2.32. So we've got that next point. So we can now trim out, if you would, using this and this, we can trim out that piece there, and we got that trim out this with this. We're going to go and trim the rest of this out here, and this, and we've got the kind of starting point through there. Now, from there, it would appear that we have something that's going to be cotangent out here on this end, but we've got some other knowledge, we hope. One is that 4.25 down from some point right up here is our other circle. So we're going to extend right there, and now I want to go back down 4.25, circle from the intersection of here, 4.25. That more or less gets us the point here of another circle that's going to be cotangent right up here. So circle from the intersection of here to the intersection there. That gets us that next one. We're going to trim this out here, and we kind of get rid of the rest of that, sorry. This is our larger circle. We're going to trim out right there. We're going to trim out that piece. So this goes from here to here. We're going to trim out here and here, get rid of that. So this circle, that point goes like that, and now it's going to flip back with a 5.5 tangent radius to this 0.53. So we're going to do circle, tangent radius, tangent there with a radius of 5.5. We can trim again. Trim both of these. If you go here, trim both of these. If you go there, and you're get the start of the finish. Let's see how our time is going. We are still about 100 seconds away from doing this in 10 minutes. We will not make it. However, we know that there is a tangent radius of 0.48 here, and we know this radius is 1 down. So I'm going to erase this out here. Offset 1. Same deal. This is a 1 offset radius. And so now we're going to draw a circle from the intersection here to the intersection there. That's the start of the next circle. So we're going to trim this circle out, the one that was left over, and we're now to this one, and it's going to once again be a tangent radius of 4.88. Circle, tangent radius, this one here, this one there, and 4.88. Trim out. Trim out here and here. Trim out there and there. And I think we have, by George, we have done it. Tough drawing in my estimation, but in all reality it all came down to one hook, and that one hook was this little bit there. So once one saw that, you should be okay with that. What I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and finish this out, how you will go through checking it, just so you know you're right, and that was be to do a p-edit. So we're going to post that out. That's problem 5-5. The hook is knowing what's going on right there.